Today we are going to discuss about chapter called linear equations in two variables. So before let me come to that, let me just remind what you have studied in the previous classes. So even in class 7, class 8 you studied about linear equations for how many variables? In one variable. So there what you studied, just I'll give you the example. X plus 3 is 5. So why do we call this one linear equation? Because when we check the power of the variable, the highest power becomes 1. That means degree is 1. So that's why we call it linear equation. And why do we call it in one variable? In one variable means in this particular equation there is only one type of variable. That means this is linear equation in one variable. So now in class 9 you are going to study about linear equations in two variables. So let me just give you the example here. Twice x plus thrice y is 5. So when I check the power of this x, there is 1 and even there is 1. That means the highest power of the variable present in the equation is 1. So that's why it becomes linear equation. But how many variables are present here? How many types? X and y. That means two variables. So we call it linear equation in two variables. So in linear equation in two variable means that should be a linear equation at the same time there should be two variables. Linear equation means, linear means the highest power of the variable should be 1. So now the general form is given as ax plus by equal to c. So let me just tell you what are these a, b and c. Let me just define here. A, b and c, these are all real numbers, are real numbers. And don't forget the coefficient of a, that means the coefficient of x, that means a, is not be equal to 0. And even this coefficient of y, that means b, should not be again equal to 0. Y means if this becomes 0, so I'll just put and check here, 0x plus by equal c. So this part becomes 0, so that by is equal to c. So now it becomes a linear equation. But what kind of linear equation? In how many variable? In one variable. So that's why this a cannot be 0 and b cannot be 0 as well. So this ax plus by plus c is what we call general form of the linear equation in two variables, x and y. And or else even we can write in this form also, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. There is no difference. It's a matter of whether the constant term is on the right side or on the left hand side. There is no difference between these two actually. So after this, let me come to solution of linear equation in two variables. So let me just write here one linear equation in two variables. X plus y is 3. So left hand side means the part of the equation that exists to the left hand side of this, to the left of equal to equality. That means that is what you call left hand side. So here left hand side is what? X plus y. And the part of the equation that exists to the right of equality sign, that means we call it right hand side. So left hand side means x plus y and right hand side means 3. So now let me tell you what is solution first. Now let me do like this. I'll just take x as 1 and y as 1, and I'll put the values of these x and y in the equation. So I find the variables on the left hand side, so I'll just check it here. Left hand side, x means 1, y means 1, so how much we get here? 2. But on the right hand side there is 3. That means left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So like this, I'll check one more example. I'll take here x as 1 and y is 2. So in this case, let us find the value of left hand side. X means 1, y means 2, so I'm getting here now 3. 3 means even on the right hand side there is 3, so left hand side is equal to what? Right hand side. This is case 1, case 2. Then let me just check one more, case 3. In case 3, I'll take here x is -1 and y is -2. So left hand side equal to x means -1, so -1 plus y means -2, so -1, then here -2. I'm getting now -3, but on the right hand side there is 3, but on the left hand side I'm getting here now -3. That means -3 is not equal to what? 3. That means left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So we have seen here 3 different cases. So when the value of x is 1 and y is 1, left hand side is not equal to right hand side. But in the second case, when x is 1 and y is 2, left hand side and right hand side are equal. But in the third case, when x is -1 and y is -2, left hand side is not again equal to what? Right hand side. So let me just take the second case. So here let me come to the solution now. What does it mean here? These values of x and y, that means when x equal to 1, y equal to 1, left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means these values of x and y satisfy the equation. That means x equal to 1, y equal to 2 is a solution. But this x equal to 1, y equal to 2 is not solution. Like that, even this x equal to -1, y equal to -2 is not again the solution. So after this we'll study like we'll solve some questions on finding the solution for linear equations in 2 variables. So I have given here 2 questions now. The first one, so I will just start answer solution. So given what the question give us, twice x plus y equal to 7. So y means 7 minus twice x. You can keep whether x or y alone separately. So from here we're going to find the solutions. So when x is, I can take here 0, it's fine, 0, and y will be how much? 7 minus 2, but in place of this x we'll put here 0. So 2 into 0 means 0, 7 minus 0 will be 7. So when x is 1, y will be how much? 7 minus 2 into 1, so 7 minus 2 will be how much? 5. If x is 2, y will be how much? 7 minus 2, then here again 2 2 means how much? 4. So 7 minus 4, we are getting here 3. And when x is 3, y will be 7 minus 2, then here 3, 2 3 are 6, so we get here 1. Therefore x value 0, y how much? 7. 0 by 7, then next 1 by 5, then next like that we'll write, and 2 by 1 are 4 solutions. So like that we'll find even the next one. So solution given pi x plus y is 9, so y will be 9 minus pi x. So here when x is, you can take any real values here, but I'm just taking here 0 1 2 3, it will be more easier for you. And y will be 9 minus pi, then here 1, that means we'll get here 9 minus pi. If x is 1, then y will be how much? 9 minus pi into, oh sorry, I'm supposed to take here 0 here, so it will be pi into 0 0, so we'll get here just 9 only. Then now I'm taking here 1, so 9 minus pi. If x is 2, y will be 9 minus pi into 2, that means 9 minus twice pi. Like that we can take here even 3 as well. Y will be 9 minus pi, then here 3, so 9 minus thrice pi. So therefore x here 0, y will be how much? 9. Then x1, y becomes how much? 9 minus pi. Then next, when x is 2, y will be how much? Sorry, 9 minus twice pi. And what is the last one? x3, then 9 minus thrice pi are the solutions. So I left to tell you one thing. For any linear equation in two variables, there are infinite number of solutions, but in this question they are telling us to find only 4. You can find a lot and lot. You can find 10, 20, 100. You can find, because they have infinite number of solutions. And next we'll see one more question now. In this particular question we will check whether this 0 by 2, then 4 by 0, root 2 by 4 root 2 are the solutions of this equation or not. So now let us check now. I will solve the first one for A. So 0 by 2, oh sorry, yes, 0 by 2. So now solution. Given equation, what is the given equation here? X minus twice y is 4. So we'll put the values of x and y in this equation and check whether left hand side is equal to right hand side. If left hand side and right hand side are equal, that means this is a solution. So putting x equal to 0 and y equal to 2 in the equation, we get. So first I'll take left hand side here. Left hand side means here x minus twice y. X how much? 0, 2. Then here y how much? 2. So 0 minus 4, I'm getting here minus 4. But in the right hand side there is 4. That means it is not equal to right hand side. Therefore 0 by 2 is not a solution. So we'll check the first second one. That means question B, the given one is 4 by 0. Same thing we'll do here. So I will just shorten this part. We will check by putting the values of x and y. So I'll start directly from like this. Left hand side is x minus twice y. This part is just, I'll just leave it. So x is 4 minus 2, y means 0. So 4 minus 0 means we get here 4. But on the right hand side there is even 4. So you can write here right hand side. So therefore 4 by 0 is a solution. Why? When I put the values of x and y in this equation, left hand side and right hand side are equal. That means this 4 by 0 is a solution.